All right. Welcome, Graham and Kate, to tonight's couples session. Just to kind of recap the session here, and for all viewers of our video, I'm going to be playing Kate as well as therapist, and Joe is going to play the role of Graham. And tonight, for our couple, the common theme has been the discussion of the family's significant financial hardships. Graham, you've alluded to having feelings as though you failed the family because you've been out of work for a couple years. And I understand that things have become so difficult recently with your family that you've had to relocate and unfortunately in with Kate's parents. And this is just temporary until things become more stable. Would you both agree? Yes. Okay, so we're going to use a little technique here that I want each of you to work with me on, okay? And it's going to be hard, but I know you both can do it because you have love and you've been together for about 10 years, right? You both can agree on that, okay?
We certainly have.
So I want you to encourage acceptance here, right? I want you guys to be present in this moment, in the here and now, and just accept the situation that you're in. So Kate, I want you to start, and I want you to talk to Graham. You know, you've been married to him for 10 years, and I want you to encourage and accept the moment that you guys are in together. Okay, so Kate, go ahead. All right, Graham, I know that it's been hard for you to not have a job. You've always had a job, and these last few years have been really hard. And then I added to it when I asked you to move in with my parents. And I know how difficult that is. And we have mouths to feed and it's hard. And I know where your heart is. And I want you to know that I'm accepting this moment that we're in our life. And I accept that I am feeling kind of the weight of the financial stress, but it's for our family. And I know that you would change it if you could.
Well, that's definitely true. As you know, it's the most important thing in the world for me to be there for you and the kids. It's just been incredibly tough on me.
That was great, you guys. As the therapist, I'm watching you both, and you really are kind of accepting your situation. Financially, Joe, Graham, is there anything that you can do differently to help you accept the situation a little bit more? Because I see that you can say that, but do you feel it? Right? Do you feel the acceptance? Like what would help you in this moment to accept financial struggles that you're having?
I think probably a big part of it is I've been beating myself up over this. I'll be honest. So I spend every waking minute of every single day applying to these jobs that I know I'm qualified for. And I just hear absolutely nothing back. So I'll start getting my hopes up about something and then literally crickets. Like I don't hear anything for weeks. It's been rough. So me coming to terms with the fact that I am still trying, that doesn't mean that I'm a complete failure. I am trying to get a job so that I can support the family like I used to. That would make me feel like the husband I want to be again.
Yeah. How can Kate better support you in that process? What do you need from Kate?
So one thing that's really been nagging me lately is that I understand she gets home from work, right? And she wants to go ahead and say hi to the kids. I totally get that. I did the same thing when I was working too. You want to come home and see the kids. That's the first thing. I know that and I appreciate that. But I think it might be helpful for me, at least, if we could have some time together too, because a lot of the times she'll go right back to the kids' room and I won't see her for the rest of the night. I'll stay up all night on the couch. Hopefully she'll come walking back out at some point, right? No, I'll stay there and I'll just pass out with the computer in my lap, looking at my resume for the 15th hour.
Okay. Kate, what do you think about that? Graham, I didn't realize you felt that way. I was just, I've got guilt leaving the kids and I want to be with them. And I guess I've kind of put you last and you really need me the most right now. And can't accept that, and I'm sorry for that. And I want to be there for you through that, and I want to fix things, but I also know that I just, maybe in this moment you need me to support you more. So I didn't see that, and I see that you need me just to be present for you, and I'm going to make it a priority that, you know, maybe you and I can agree that we'll get the kids settled, and when they're in bed, you and I can have at least an hour together before we go to bed.
That'd be really nice. I think that would help to soften the blow of this repeated day in, day out rejection that I keep getting. That would definitely help me, just to know that you're in my corner. And even if it's just commiserating with me, I think it would make things a lot better.
Well, Graham, I love you, and I'm here for you as your wife, and we're going to get through this. So,
Love you too.
all right. As a therapist, I think you both made some great progress today. I want you to maybe make some realistic goals. And over this next week, let's just start with at least a couple nights where you're intentional and you're going to spend at least an hour with each other, quiet when the kids are in bed and you have time to be together. And I would encourage you to use that time wisely and not necessarily talk about job loss and that kind of stuff. Just enjoy each other, be present with each other. Sound good?
That sounds like a great idea, actually. Yeah,
Okay.
I got to get out of this
Right.
funk.
I agree. All right. Thanks, everyone. Nicely done.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Yep.